bans for this game number 2. I'll finish explaining what I'm explaining, which is because they got bought out by Dignitas is actually considering bringing me on as an Academy caster more often, which would be great, except that at the end of the stream, I turned it off, everything was fine, it ended on a pretty good note, people were like, that went really well, good job, everything's wonderful, turn the stream off, get set up for the XLNC casting to follow afterwards, hit go on the stream, wait around for 5 minutes going, why isn't the stream turning on? And then realize that I have been streaming for the last 5 to 10 minutes to the Clutch Gaming stream because I forgot to move the keys over. So I just streamed a bunch of XLNC, just AFK stuff, to the Clutch Gaming stream. Oh boy. Yeah, that was a big oof. So there's the possibility that they look at that as absolutely, unequivocally, an unbelievable unprofessionalism on top of, we gave you a key and you seem to be, to all accounts, even though it's purely accidental, advertising your stream on our channel. Like, if they even bat an eye at considering bringing me back, I would be amazed and unbelievably honored, because that to me is the highest level of RIP. So we'll see if I get murked or not for what is honestly and truly just a pure accident because I didn't move the keys over, and I am an absolute idiot for doing so. So we'll see if I ever get the opportunity to do so in the future, but whatever. Hey, Mr. Robinson, good luck, have fun. Thank you so much to all the players. It's not that bad. I don't think so. Accidents can happen. I hope they see it as an accident. We'll find out or not. I did apologize, told them to delete the VOD. They said they would delete the VOD, and a quote-unquote, no worries. We'll see if that's the case or not. Sometimes people say that just to be nice. We'll find out in the future. But at the moment, Team for Hero banning away the Azir, the Karthus from Intra, that is a very good choice, and the Veigar from Lord Reese. That means that Nivea is still available for him to pick up if he wants.
I think the two main bans for Intra were the Azir and the Karthus. See what he decides to pull out. As we see the Morg and Sedge coming out, two really strong picks early for the side of Team Mastermind. I do like their bans as well. The Elise, Yuumi, and Morg are all very strong champions right now. Eric, who plays a really good Elise in the jungle, so I like that ban. As well as he has a summoner set up for what looks like a Yuumi lane, so that's also a good ban there as well. And he's going to be taking the Janna. The one thing I don't like there is that they show, oh, we're going to see Kiana. Here it comes.
Oh no, not Kiana again.
No.
All right, well, we're going to take this as a for fun Thursday night stream, and I'm going to go and click on Kiana, try to do a quick refresher on her ability names, and we'll see if Miss Robinson can pull what we saw in the Clutch game, a Clutch Academy game, where absolutely game-changing fight around the Baron, ults the Baron wall, and gets a basically ace off of that one individual play. Team Mastermind going to go ahead and lock in the Alawi, as well as having that Sejuani, as you mentioned earlier, the Morgana as well. So they've got some pretty decent front lines and a great CC control mage of that Morgana. As we're into the second ban phase, a couple of junglers picked off by Team Mastermind.
I know it's probably just for a fun game, but the draft from the side of Team for Hero, they picked the Lux at first, which is a very strong support, and it can be a very good good mid lane champion. But they showed the flex already that it's not going to be a support pick with the Janna, but they do have the Kiana as well, so interesting to see where those go. As Intra, however, the Heimerdinger ends up blocking in the Echo after the second ban phase. Two 80 carry bans come out as the 80 carry had not been picked up in Intra. Hard to ban mid laners after you've banned away his main champion that he can still play. So opts go for the 80 carry bans at what looks like to be XLNC Nova at the 80 carry position. Unless it's just a swap, then I can be totally wrong.
We'll see where things swap around. Kai'Sa locked in as the final pick for Team for Hero. Do have the Aatrox, so it's looking like they have to have a jungler on their team, so it might be Janna,
Kiana, or Aatrox.
Bot lane. I think it'll probably be Kiana jungle and Aatrox in the top lane, simply because while Kiana jungle is pretty difficult to pull off. That is kind of what she was originally designed to do. Gives you full access to all of the different elements to be able to pull in and start throwing around. But at the moment, still sitting on that TP, it might just be an Aatrox in the jungle. I might be wrong on that.
They're sitting on those summoners. Well, let's see what, if any, changes happen towards the end of the pick phase. But the Varus is going to be locked in at the end for XLNC Nova for Team Mastermind. They have a scary bottom lane. We talked about this in the last draft, where they opted for the Thresh instead of the Morgana. But now has the Morgana.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no.
Go ahead and finish what you're saying and I'll explain.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Go.
So what happened? I'm gonna post a link on the on Twitch, and I know that this is a little bit for fun, a little bit low calmer, but I appreciate that you try to be serious on it. I'm posting a link to the Reddit, and Reddit, it was wonderful of Experiment 626 to post a link to the actual game and tried to get me advertised, tried to get XLNC boosted up. He's a great monitor and a great guy. Dropping a link in, and the first comment, read the comment. I'm gonna read it, but I'm not gonna add the cussing in. That's in League of Legends right there. None of that tugging, playing safe for the late game. Men puke, men poop on the rift, men deliver newborn babies on the rift. Hardcore in the flex pick early game. League of Legends run down mid game time. League of Legends is back, baby. Oh my lord, I was just dying laughing reading that comment. Okay. Wipe the laughter tears from my eyes from that absolutely amazing comment. Oh my goodness, that was so funny. Thank you, Corbin, for that. I know you probably have never heard of XLNC before, but appreciate that. Here we go, into this game. For the side of Team for Hero, we've got Listen to Me Honey with the Lux in the mid lane, Eriku on the Janna in the supportive role, Miss Robinson taking down to the top lane, City Blazer 19 on the Aatrox in the jungle, and Hero rounding him out with Kaisa in the 80 carry role.
And for the side of Team Mastermind, we have Xeno playing Morgana at support, Cosmic Design playing Sejuani in the jungle, Lord Reed playing Alawi in the top lane, Intra playing Echo in the mid lane, XLNC Nova playing Varus at 80 carry. And overall team composition lines, I'm liking what I see for Mastermind. They have a very good team fight, as well as the Alawi can split push fairly well. It's also very hard for anybody to match them unless Aatrox gets ahead. It's going to be hard to match the Alawi, especially going into that mid to late. They're going to have to send at least 2 members, depending on how fed Aatrox or the Kiana can get. I still don't know how that matchup goes, Kiana versus Alawi, but it does not sound very fun. She's very mobile, so she can dodge around those tentacles.
Yeah, that's the big deal for Kiana, is that most people don't realize how mobile she is. She has, I believe, at least 2 dashes built in, but on top of that is just a fairly fast champion as a whole. So I'm thinking that her ability to dash to those tentacles, quick clear them, and then get back is going to be pretty nice against that Alawi. The big factor, though, is in a major team fight, Alawi wants to be around those walls. That's where the tentacles spawn. That's where the tentacles are going to come for those slaps. But Kiana also wants to be around those walls because it's where she finds those stuns and that ultimate burst damage. So it'll be very interesting to see, as both members really want to be fighting in big 5v5 fights. That's their bread and butter. That's what they love to do. See where they end up as we get to that mid-game and late-game bigger team fights.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting for sure. I think level 6 in that lane is going to be super interesting as well. See how Mr. Robinson can use those walls to his advantage. The other thing to note is that Sejuani has a lot stronger ganks early on than this Aatrox from City Blazer. He can gank early with the E and Q if he can land in that CC, but Sejuani has just so much, has the dash and the easy setup with the crowd control, especially into those melee lanes, the top lane and mid lane. And it's going to be a lot harder for City Blazer to get those advantages if Sejuani starts getting ganks, successful ganks I should say, off.
Alright, well, we do have betting open and available. It's going to close once we get into game itself. But Otter, if you had to pick a team to win this game, whether it's Team for Hero on the blue side or Team Mastermind on the red, who would you pick?
I have to give it to Team Mastermind. I think their comp overall is better going into the game. I think if Team 4 Hero can get those snowballs early, like kind of how we saw in the Clutch Gaming game, honestly, that Kiana got super far ahead, was really hard to stop. But if they can't get those advantages on the Aatrox, the Kiana, Lux, or the Kaisa, it's going to be really hard for them to deal with the CC or just the Alawi split push going in towards the late game.
Yeah, I want to give the game to Team Mastermind as well, simply because I think that the synergy of these champions, when you have the ability for the Varus and the Morgana to be locking people down, Sejuani brings so much crowd control, and the Echo and Alawi are just going to be constantly dashing in to smash people's faces in, whereas when you look at Team for Hero, they have individually some strong champions. Okay, Lux, if she's able to burst one individual person down, yeah, that's pretty nice. If you have Kai'Sa being able to get to that back line, find one particular target to jump on, that's very nice. But as a synergy, as a group of 5, when you're looking at that chain CC coming out from Team Mastermind, if they're grouped together and they actually choose to pull the trigger. That's the key there. They cannot be the team that responds. They have to be the team that's pulling the trigger and stepping forward aggressively. They should be able to find those victories.
Yeah, definitely. If they can get those advantages early, they can start to turn these team fights around. They do have a lot of damage coming out from the Lux, the Kiana, the Aatrox, the Kai'Sa, and the Janna can help keep a lot of these members alive using that Monsoon and her shield to make sure that people stay healthy in these fights, even if they really are quite squishy across the board. Aatrox being that one hard to kill target with his ultimate, especially if you get that reset early. Because of the amount of damage they have, they can find a reset and keep his Aatrox strong and healthy in the front line.
And there's actually something we haven't seen a lot from these games in the past couple of months, I would even say, is a Janna. She's kind of a bit of an unseen champion, but coming in can still be incredibly strong, as you said, not only with that peel, but that shield is something that is particularly good to have on that Kai'Sa, because early game, Kai'Sa's damage is not that great, but the shield does give bonus AD, and so can allow Kai'Sa's Acathian Rain to just burst a little bit harder.
Yeah, it is going to be a little bit difficult for them in that lane. If they find that CC from the Varus and the Morgana, it's probably going to be lights out for them unless they have that killer instinct and the Morgana available, or their summoners available. It's very similar to the lane we saw in the last game that Varus and Thresh took over that laning phase against the immobile Jinx. And it is very similar here, but Kai'Sa is a little bit more mobile with that killer instinct available and the movement speed she gets from her supercharge, I would call it, or overcharge.
All right, well, they're playing the bottom lane. They're going to be stepping forward, trying to get some poke onto Nova, dropping him down to about half. They're going to keep going forward. Kai'Sa needs a couple more kills. The heal comes through from Nova. We'll see if he can be able to escape from this. He's got flash available, but he doesn't want to burn. But Hero will burn his flash, will commit it for first blood. And now Xeno going to be a little bit of trouble. However, having burnt that spell already, they decide not to go in and poke Xeno down anymore. Great first blood over to Team for Hero in the mid lane. Intra going in deep. Looking for Lee Sin to be hunted. Ignite's going to be traded over. Intra dropping under 100 health. Can he actually find this with a minion? The shield! Whoa, comes out! The flash for flash! But no, he jumps onto a minion! Intra hits a minion, and Lux comes out for a second kill from Team for Hero. The fighting continue a little bit on the top side, just trading some damage.
I was confused by that barrier. If you use it early, you can block all that damage that's coming from Ignite, but I don't think Lee Sin, to me, Honey, thought that the Ignite was going to do that much damage and get him that low. Had to pop the barrier afterwards. I thought Intra was going to get it, but he eats to the minion after the flash came out from the Lux. The binding kept him under turret long enough to take him down. Really good stuff there from Lee Sin. Honestly, baiting Intra, maybe that was his whole plan, was to bait him underneath, but really well played there and gets another kill for them.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Oh, hold on. Lord Reeves going to pull the test of Spirit, get some good tentacle slams down onto Kiana Miss Robinson at the top side of the map. Just again, trying to burn her health down little bit by little bit. That's one of the best things about this Alawi. She can not only sustain, but kind of just keep harassing you. And once those corrupting potions that Miss Robinson continues to chug fall off, she's going to be forced to probably back and look for a new purchase.
I think it's going to be interesting to see how this bottom lane plays out now that they have that Hero has that advantage over the Varus. It was originally going to be a tough laning phase, but he has almost a 10 CS lead. Is City Blazers on the top side.
The City Blazers coming in for the gank, looking for a bit. Lord Reeves on the Alawi. Infernal Chains pull Alawi out from underneath the turret for just a moment, but enough help. Alawi can recall TP back to the top side.
He's not having enough damage there yet, and Kiana didn't want to fall underneath the turret, but they did get the flash out of Alawi, so they can try and repeat, get this Aatrox and the Kiana some more gold and get them ahead, as the bottom lane already has a significant advantage. The mid lane got that kill, so the CS difference there really is kind of evened out by the kill gold, but the bottom lane is doing super well for Team 4 Hero.
Yeah, that Varus just trying to focus on farming as much as possible. However, should be okay, at least for a while, as long as he plays back, plays defensively. Morgana's black shield that she definitely has at this point should be able to keep Varus alive in lane for at least a little bit longer. See, nice black shield. Morgana even flashing away as the Janna and Kai'Sa are kind of baiting this one in. Lord Reese on the top side. We'll see what the Alawi can do. TP right back in, but into danger. Does get blocked for the moment. Trying to finish up Miss Robinson. The flash is there. Sejuani comes in. Is that passive going to be enough? City Blazer needs one auto attack. The Alawi will go down. The knife to the back, and this Robinson is able to dash away from Cosmic Xayah for the moment. Now this is Sejuani going to be in a little bit of trouble. Tries to go back in. Has the passive. Finds the stun. Finds the kill. And now Cosmic Xayah has to run away from City Blazer. Can she use the boar rush in time? Arctic Assault. Will it get her out? No. The flash of City Blazer to lock her down and take the kill.
Good stuff there from Reeves, honestly, to try and turn that one back around. Then looks for some damage in mid lane.
He sees that the Lux has no mana, but now the TP coming in. That's from Miss Robinson on this Qiyana. The root from Lux is going to land. No dodge there from Intra. However, Qiyana not there in time to actually make use of it, and Intra gets out.
Just got out with that phase dive to get away from the root coming from Qiyana. She had that water buff as she came out of the TP and almost landed the root to keep him there, get another kill over to 4Hero, but not going to find it. Good stuff there with the phase dive. As I was saying, back in the top side, and really well done from Reeves to keep himself alive and get Robinson very low. Was forced to flash out of him. Oh my goodness!
Miss Robinson says, hold on, Lux. You've been having a bit of trouble. I'll take over in that mid lane. I'll kill the Intra on the Echo underneath his own turret. I believe he even had his ult available. And that's the surprise factor that Qiyana has. Oh, okay. Not quite yet.
Yeah, he's only level 5. But
a little ahead of myself.
He still had the water buff from before, I believe. Didn't get that triggered. As the bot side, we have
Xayah coming in. Gonna go ahead and get that Arctic Assault. Try to slow down Janna. However, a great tornado slowing her down. Nova in a bit of trouble, though. He stepped too far forward. He flashes away. Stays alive for the moment. Janna's still gonna be chasing in afterwards. An 8 truck's not gonna pop the world at her. Looking for one. Can he take down Cosmic Xayah? Infernal Chase is gonna land on Sejuani. Pull her back in. She's gonna get knocked out by the Janna tornado, and she's gonna fall. City Blazer picking up a 6th kill for Team 4Hero. Now they're pinging out the first Drake. That Infernal Drake that's on the map. They're gonna go ahead and start it up.
That's me, Dragon for them as well. That advantage is huge for the Aatrox. Level 6 to Sejuani's level 4 as Intra.
Goes back in, Ignite. He got that ultimate. The barrier used by Listen to Me, Honey, but I don't know that she's going to be able to get out. The Q going to be finding the slow. He's going to be dashing on in, but he's finding 3 members. He had a control ward. He knew they were there, and he's still going to be going in and falling. What was that decision? Kai'Sa picks up her 2nd kill of the game.
That was super well done from the Lux, keeping herself alive, using that shield and the root to keep Echo at bay long enough for the bottom lane to rotate off the dragon and help them out. That tornado keeping Intra there, and still had that flash available, but wasn't able to use to get away to safety. And another kill picked up for the Kai'Sa. Oh, fighting the top side.
The Alawi might be in a little bit of trouble. Lord Reed's gonna pop that ultimate, though. Gonna burn down Miss Robinson bit by bit. There's that last tentacle slam. Takes her out underneath the turret. So Lord Reese finding success on that top side, getting revenge for the earlier death. Slight lead in CS as well over Qiyana.
He's doing super well for himself. He's gotten 2 ganks towards him from the Aatrox and managed to keep his pressure up. Is getting to get that solo kill in the top side as well, as Qiyana had already gotten some gold from moving around the map, finding that kill as we saw onto Intra, and was able to find the kill there. If he can get ahead, he can just turn into that split push monster like I was saying earlier, where they don't really have anybody that can really stop him. The Aatrox is 3-0 though, and the Kai'Sa is 2-0, so it is fairly possible that they can kill him fairly fast, as Kai'Sa now has that mana immune completed already, 8 minutes into the game. It's very difficult now for this bottom lane to even get any pressure, as that Kai'Sa is going to be so strong very quickly.
Now, one thing I have to compliment with the pressure the Team 4Hero has been putting in the bottom side, this really good play between the Janna and the Kai'Sa. Nova has only gone down 1 time. Yes, he's down practically 30 farm at this point, and that's going to be very rough for him moving forward. But at the same time, to have only died 1 time with all the pressure they're putting forward is really, really big. As Lord Reeves gets rooted up the top side, City Blazer coming in, pop that World Ender, get a little bit of speed boost. Good flash to avoid that Qiyana root, though.
Cosmic is here, but he is down 2 levels. Doesn't have that ulti available. They're going to go to City Blazer.
Oh, stacking up that passive for a moment. Xeno, the Morgana, only going to find a Dark Binding onto the Kai'Sa. They back away. Nova is just solo farming the bottom side. It's a very good choice by Team Mastermind. Try to get this Nova back into a pretty good position. Morgana's coming down to support him as the Kai'Sa and the Janna are collapsing. We'll see if they can come in and actually find the kill. Nope, they're going to stop at the meeting wave.
Seablade's back on the top side again after Reeves burned that flash.
Alawi might be in trouble. She also has that ultimate available. No, it's not. It actually just came up as he died.
Soon.
In the top side, ultimate from Janna, the bottom side, knocking the back, but a great Black Cleaver. Look at Nova. He's just pouring the shots in onto Eriku, and then Morgana gonna flash away, but the killer instinct from the Kai'Sa goes back on in, and Janna's actually the one who gets the kill credit with that ignite. Nova walking in blind into the Tribe Rush. Hero, he's got the damage. He's got the auto attack reset, and unfortunately, I believe Varus missed the Q that would have killed the Janna, so not gonna be able to find any kills on the bottom side.
Super well done with that Monsoon. The Chain of Corruption kept her in place, but you can keep that ulti running while you're sitting, while you're rooted from that Chain of Corruption because it doesn't silence you. And managing to get that off, keeping Kai'Sa alive after a lot of burst damage came through. It looked like it was going to be the death for the Kai'Sa on the top side.
Stun might come through onto Qiyana. Cosmic Xayah will be able to land.
Alawi's
That
here as
throws out
well.
the ultimate as well. They got 1, 2, 3 going through Cosmic Xayah. What can she do? As Miss Robinson is now on the wrong side of the map. Lord Reeves coming around to the side as well. Miss Robinson's invisible, hiding in the brush, and gets the kill onto Cosmic Xayah. Way too bold for the Sejuani to walk in. Had wards in the inventory, but didn't drop them into that brush. Xeno might be in a little bit of trouble. Uses the black shield for the moment, but Hero just walks forward. The damage from this Manamute is insane. That's going to pick up Nova as well. Eriku gets the kill credit for that, but more kills pouring gold into the inventories of Team for Hero.
Lee Sin to me, Honey got a solo kill on Intra in the mid lane as well while all that was going on. And on the top side, Miss Robinson lived after all that. I think Reeves used the blast cone to get over the wall to try and find Miss Robinson in that bush, and he used his W to dash over the wall away from the Alawi, and this is incredible.
Insane plays. Go for it. Go ahead.
Over this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They're doing it fantastically. They are a solid
the root,
8,000 gold in the lead. Xeno gonna land the road onto Kira, but yeah, turret shot's a little bit too late on that one. And the Infernal, or the Rift Herald in the meantime, did go over to Team 4 Hero, so the Aatrox has that sitting in his trinket slot.
They got those advantages that they needed. The Aatrox, everyone on the team, you look at the scoreboard, there's 4 shutdown golds sitting on the members of Team 4 Hero because they're doing super well for themselves. I think I specifically want to point out this Aatrox in the jungle has a huge lead over Cosmic Xayah on the Sejuani. I thought it was going to be much harder for the Aatrox to find these advantages, as Nova might be in trouble.
Nova gonna be in trouble yet again. Hero comes in. There's that killer instinct. Kathy and Rain goes unstoppable. Dark Binding's gonna land from Xeno, trying to step forward, using the black shield to stay alive. Gets those Infernal Chains ticking away. Gonna be able to take down Eriku, maybe? Yes, does. So it's a 2-4-3 trade in the end as Cosmic Xayah was there, but it's more double kill for the Qiyana as Miss Robinson TP to the bottom side to help out with that fight and are now positioned for the Mountain Drake that is spawned.
They're going to get another dragon. Miss Robinson and Seablaze are doing a good job of getting down to that lane and picking up, or cleaning up that team fight. But good stuff from Xeno to trade those 2 kills back. Managed to get the shutdown onto both Kai'Sa and Janna. So that's 750 extra gold into his pocket. It is on the support, but he is going for more of a damage route with that those gold picked up. Intro looking for a play onto Miss Robinson.
Gonna be diving in. See what Qiyana can do. Finds that stun. Roots up Intra for a moment. Just using that to disengage and back away. Even at this point, though, the Team for Hero, so far ahead, they could probably take some of these, what would look like initially bad fights. Lee Sin to me, Honey, though, might be in trouble. Gonna throw that final spark. Great ult from Indra to back away from that. Lux goes gold for just a moment. However, the rest of the team is here. Eriku coming in, gonna save the teammate. And I've actually pulled away from the fight for just a moment. Now we're back to it as 3-1. Xeno, the only member left alive, is gonna fall as well. Another double kill, making a triple kill for Qiyana. Miss Robinson is just running away with this game.
I thought Lex was going to live there for a moment. Those shields were huge from her W, as well as Nova be in trouble again.
Flashes away, but there is that Void Seeker. You gotta sidestep that because that is also the Kai'Sa's way to get in. Use that killer instinct whenever available to chase in onto Nova, who at this point has gone 0-5, but so has Intra. This is a Grand Master Intra playing Echo in the mid lane 0-5. So That's looking pretty bad for Mastermind. They're probably going to be strongly losing this game, so now it's a little bit of just for fun with them. They do find that stun onto Hero. Cosmic Zaya running away, but just going to die underneath the turret to be Cathy in range.
Shield from Eric, he thought he had the fine onto Hero, but the Janus shield is so massive at this point. Is fully a level up, 5 points into that Eye of the Storm, and it gives a lot of tankiness to this Kai'Sa, who can play as aggressive as he wants to. Now 7-1, has the Rage Blade completed. It is in a strong position right now.
Oh, Miss Robinson gonna set things on the top side. Lord of Reeds has got that ultimate though, pounding down. Zeno gonna get that root onto the Aatrox as well. City Blazer in a bit of trouble trying to run away. He's got the red buff though. We'll see if his couple attacks can come through in time to turn things around. He forces the flash out as Zeno gonna continue to go in, but rooted up by the Dark Binding. Now gonna be started as well. The chain of Spirit, but he's able to walk away. Zeno not risking it, trying to bait the Aatrox forward any further. Plus that healing coming through with those auto attacks are huge, and City Blazer gets out alive.
That flash was crucial from Zeno there, though. If Aatrox got that third Q, it would have done so much damage to Zeno. Probably would have been able to finish off by the auto attack, and it would have given him so much life back that it would have been super hard to kill him anyway. As he's going to drop the Herald in the top side, might have been running out of time.
It is in that
trying to set it up.
Zeno, what can he do? Nice knockback from Eriku, straight into the waiting arms of City Blazer, who had that World Ender come back up, and now a trade of ultimates. However, it's still going to be interesting, getting rooted and falling into that mid lane. World Ender not going to be used for any more. City Blazer just going to heal up off a couple of minions. That Rift Herald going to get charged down to the top lane turret. It is so far 2 turrets to 1, but it's going to be 3 turrets after Shelly makes it short work of this top lane turret.
Yeah, they are doing super well. Across an awkward interaction as Hero just walks past Cosmic Zaya, but it really doesn't matter. Gets the solo kill. Is so far ahead, 9-1. I don't know what to say at this point. It's super hard.
How many auto attacks was that for Hero? 3?
I don't know.
I feel like I was 3 auto attacks. Killed Sejuani. Supposed to be a super meta tank jungle.
Is 1 at 7 that only has a Citadel completed and is down only level 8 at this point.
Rough stuff. Intra baiting out Kiana's ultimate in the mid lane. Didn't find anything though, so wasn't actually all that useful. However, Intra does have to leave as he's 1 for 2 in the moment. Zeno going to be in a bit of trouble. Goes out of that Dark Bite. It's going to land on the Kai'Sa, the heal.
Oh, shut down.
Coming through, but Hero's still going to fall. I think you're actually ahead of me by about 3 seconds. 25 kills to 7. Zeno throwing out that Dark Binding, going to land onto the Lux. We'll see if anyone else wants to chase forward. That's a test of Spear from the Alawi. Intra going in deep. They is able to find the kill, so a couple of crucial shutdowns going over to Team Mastermind, but they do have an open inhibitor on the top side of the map.
Yeah, Rift Herald ended up being really big for the side of Team 4 Hero, but they did trade a lot of shutdown over. Alawi picking up that 600 gold from Kiana, as well as the... I think he picked up the gold from the Kai'Sa. Yeah, 550 from the Kai'Sa. So that is getting onto the right target that you want to try and split push. It is going to be really hard, though. This Aatrox is 5-0-4, still yet to die, and can 1v1 basically anybody on this team. He's going to be a very scary target. I think I fixed the time.
That's fine.
Hopefully.
Appreciate it. Well, let's count really quick. We got a moment of a break here. I got 17, 49, 50, 51, 52. Yep. Cool. Good enough. That's going to be the name of the game for us at the moment, as it's good enough for Team 4 Hero. Despite losing out a little bit after all of that pushing, they have been able to give themselves a ton of gold. They are a good 11,000 gold in the lead position around this Infernal Drake that's up on the map. They have control of all neutral objectives so far, both Drakes. The Baron has yet to spawn because we're only at the 18-minute mark.
And Intra is going to take a lot of damage as the World Ender comes out.
Ooh, hold on. Yep. Going down. Intra going to be in a bit of trouble. He's going to fall. The World Ender from the Aatrox. He'll have to dash over. Final Spark coming through. Double kill for the Lux. Kiana going to pick up one as well. And ladies and gentlemen, that is a near ace, as Lord Reese wasn't there for the big fight. And one of the reasons why you don't want to take a big 5v5 fight into a team that is 11,000 gold in the lead, having just recently backed and bought a whole bunch of new items. That might be the end of the game.
Yeah, it should be right here. They have 2 Infernals and a Mountain. And there's only Reeves alive, but the respawns are quite low. They need to make a last stand effort at their Nexus turrets. See what they can do. They don't have their ultis. They still have the Chain of Corruption available as well as Morgana ulti the root.
Oh, they find the root. We'll see what else happens. There's the Janna ultimate coming out. Final Spark's gonna miss on everyone. Xeno in the meantime doing what he can to avoid the Aatrox, trying to just bait him out for a little bit longer. The turret is holding for the moment. Lord Reeves down to about half health. Hero getting a couple of auto attacks, and Lisa to be Honey. The Lux trying to run away as Andrew aggressively stepping forward, flashing forward. He's looking for the Kaisa. Nova actually picks up the Kaisa from long distance as Andrew will sacrifice his life. So it's 1-for-1 trade so far. However, the crucial member of Hero has gone down. And the Nexus turrets are still alive. So Team Mastermind holding on by just a sliver. Everyone going back to the fountain to get their health right back up. Eriku down.
Leonard is up.
Fourth of it. Help Miss Robinson on this Kiana. We'll see what she can do. The root comes through once again onto City Blazer. However, the root is traded over as listening to how to find the root onto Cosmic Zaya. Juani just on wave code duty for a moment. Lord Reeves stepping forward, finds the Testis Spear onto the Lux, getting a couple of auto attacks through, but again, it's not going to do all that much. You don't have a whole lot of damage. Nova just continue to poke from the backside. Nova, Xeno forcing the flash away from City Blazer. Aatrox dropping down low, but the shields from Erico are coming through huge. The jump forward for Intra, who has respawned, but he gets knocked up by the Janna Tornado, and that's going to be the disengagement.
They get the defense they were looking for. Got the kill on a Hero, so it slowed down their push by quite a bit. He did pull a Jensen, didn't get his Chrono Break off. Sorry, is that right? Yeah, Chrono Break. As he gets it off now, but he's in trouble.
Oh, that's the Final Spark once again going to miss. Enter with the Black Shield staying alive for a little bit longer, but Miss Robinson has been able to find that kill. Xeno's Black Shield just not big enough at this point when you've got members that have 3 full completed items. That Kaisa, Rage Blade, Manamune, and Nashor's Tooth all completed. Absolutely huge. 10, 3, and 5. You also have a 5018 Aatrox with a 700 gold bounty on his head.
Yeah, that Aatrox still hasn't died after all of these fights. He got really low there, but managed to get the kill and keep himself alive. I think the Ignite came down, but wasn't quite enough because the World Ender came out, kept himself alive there, picking up the kill onto Intra. I thought it might have been spell jump for him once that root came through as Cosmic.
Zaya throwing out that ultimate. Just check on the Baron, but just going to check on his own death as he's going to fall. Xeno shows up at the Dark Binding. Not going to be in time to save the Sejuani. So Jungler is down. Baron is free for Team for Hero if they want it, but it's probably been free for a while at this point. They're just so far ahead. They want a couple more kills. Hero going to be going in deep. However, that killer instinct is going to be enough to take down Nova. I thought that might not be enough, but Hero is going to die for the effort. The flash from Lord Reeves to avoid the knockup from Eriku. However, Jan still on his tail, going to find the slow with the Zephyr. Now there's the knockup with the Tornado as well. And there is a Lux right on the tail, finding the root. And now Xeno going to be in huge trouble. Has that red buff with this Morgana after taking the kill from Kaisa, but no, still goes down. Easy cleanup from Team for Hero. They can move in, take this top lane inhibitor. Mid lane inhibitor is already down. Superman is crashing into the Nexus turrets. They only have 1 remaining. Team Mastermind, they have no legs to stand on, but maybe the stubs they have for hips can hold them up for just a little bit longer.
The subs for that last turret that's alive. As they start up the Baron, I don't really think that Team Mastermind can really do anything to stop this. Might just go down. The only play they have is to make that last-ditch effort to save that final Nexus turret that they have up. On the bright side, though, the inhibitors are coming back up. They have that top lane there, and the mid lane should be coming up fairly soon. Didn't have a timer on that one, but...
Alright, so now that the Baron on all 3 members of Team for Hero continuing to extend their lead, they got a mental math this for just a second. 16,000 gold. Do you think that's a good lead at the 23-minute mark? They are pushing hard for 1,000 gold lead a minute. If this game were to extend another 10 minutes, they might be able to get it. But I don't think that game's going to get there that far. As Lord Reeves trying to split push to the bottom side of the map, find something, just a sliver of a hope for Team Mastermind to get a little gold back into their inventories. But when one Void Seeker drops Intra by 1/3 of his health, that basically tells you the story of this game.
Yeah, it is very difficult for them to find the team fight that they're looking for. With Aatrox, they have all the skills available. Aatrox has his World Ender, the Monsoon is ready, Killer Instinct ready. Trying to find a kill onto any of these members is going to be very hard because Reeves is in trouble now.
Let's see what he can do. A City Blazer gonna come in. However, can the Alawi find the
damage.
1v1? The World Ladder coming through. Alawi's got so much healing. He's got it. Got the kill, but the Nexus is gonna be the target for Team for Hero. They lost one on the bottom side. Reeve's gonna have to recall. We'll see if he gets back in time, but I don't think so, as people are diving onto the fountain. Entra goes in deep, but the Nexus is already gone. Mumu, sad tears is exactly the story for Team Mastermind. But Lord Reeves can pat his own back after a great 1v1 on the bottom side at the end of the game.
Good stuff there for Team 4 Hero. Want to give a shout out to City Blazer on the Aatrox. Did give a overkill at his perfect KD at the end, but was doing very well.
No perfect KD, no MVP. GG.
0. Screw it, it's going to the other one with 1 death. Eric, you know it.
No, it's going to go over to... obviously, because he didn't have the perfect KDA, we have to give MVP over to Lord Reeves on the Alawi for killing him. I mean, he was going to be the MVP, and he got killed, so who killed him, they're the MVP now. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
But anyway, great game overall. Fantastic stuff here from everyone. Mostly you could tell from Team Mastermind. They had that Grandmaster intro on the Echo in the mid lane, but he's a Karthus main, and Lord Reeves said that he was going to be trolling around a little bit, just having some fun on the Alawi. So hey, feels good. Congratulations to Lee Sin and Honey for beating a Grandmaster. So that is a absolute feels good as well. Congratulations to them. I think we could. I'm actually not going to be recording it just because tonight has been a bit more relaxed. My brain is very frazzled, but give an MVP to somebody. Why don't you?
City Blazer's got to get it for me. I think City Blazer did super well across the board, getting his lanes the advantages. That top lane helping out. I think City Blazer is my MVP.
All right, well, there you go. Pretty simple, easy enough. City Blazer MVP, despite Hero getting 13 kills, despite Miss Robinson carrying with a new champion, despite Eriku having 21 assists, despite Lee Sin to be Honey playing against a Grandmaster in the mid lane. City Blazer, you're the one who gets the MVP. So congratulations to you. Now, overall, though, everyone from the side Team for Hero really came together, played well, and that's one of the things that you can say for teams that have synergy. And there was a 4-man here. Besides Hero, everyone else had played together a bunch before. They were very comfortable with each other. They were friends versus randoms, and so that innate synergy of having played together a bunch before can give you some advantages, and in the end, there's enough advantages to win this game. But from now, for us, it is the time. I am staying up way too late. I do need to hit the hay as I've got a very early morning tomorrow, but it has been an absolute blast and a huge honor to have Otter coming back after a very, very long hiatus back into the casting booth. It's been a great pleasure, Otter.
Yeah, it was fun. Thank you for having me. It's been a while.
Been a while, but still been a blast. So we're gonna go ahead and switch over, run the end credits, and thank everyone who came out. It has been an absolute pleasure to have all of you. As I actually got to say really quickly, and the credits may be rolling a little bit.